Hey, what's up interwebs? I'm that toy guy, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Mattel Halo 6-inch Master Chief from the Alpha Crawler, excuse me, Build-A-Figure. It literally says, I'm shaking too much. It literally says Build-A-Figure on the front. Are they allowed to do that? Because doesn't Marvel Legends have the Build-A-Figure anyway? But yeah, here he is, and I'm not going to review him like I reviewed the Aerosol Spartan, because I took all of his armor off and I put it on, excuse me, in the middle of the review actually. I'm not going to do that, too much of a hassle. But you know, his armor is removable and not removable. So, yeah. Now, quick look at the box. Move back. You have his name, where the figure would sit. Again, I really like the way these boxes are done. Looks like an expensive piece, when it only costs around 30 bucks here in Canada. Halo name, 8+. On the top, it says Halo. On the bottom, you get copyright and your names and your barcode. This side of the box is nothing. On this side of the box, you have a really cool picture of Chief that looks nothing like the toy. On the back, you have your product shot of the figure, the armor, the accessories, the figure. 30 points of articulation. You have the crawler and the rest of the figures. I really want to get that elite so badly. And a lot of other words, things, but... Box. Ooh, I knocked something over. So here is Master Chief. And I like this guy a lot better than the Aerosol Spartan, to be totally honest with you. Just a quick look, here he is with the Aerosol Spartan. And if you may notice, I dry brushed this guy because I wanted to. But yeah, in comparison, they're the same height. They're basically the same body mold underneath. Over top though, completely different. Every single panel of armor is different. Even the shoes are different. Now, in terms of accessories, wait, whoops, I forgot a comparison. There. Now for accessories, he does come with all of his armor. Plus, this, one of these, and a butt. He comes with the back end of the crawler. And yeah, he comes with a butt. That's great. Anyway, he also comes with his assault rifle. His custom painted assault rifle from wow, I need to learn how to speak English. From Halo 5, because in Halo 4 his wasn't painted green. He comes with a Covenant energy sword. Love the way this thing came out. Love the paint. I just wish we could, you know, take it apart so we could only have the handle. Then he comes with an extra hand, which sucks. Now I'm not going to put it on the figure. I'm just going to show you right now. It can't hold the sword at all. Like, it'll hold it, but then you move it once, it's going to fall out. So I kind of wish they'd put like a little tab in here and you could just click this in place like that. Because, I mean, if he's holding still, he's fine. But, I mean, any slight, like, knock or shake or bump, it's going to fall out. But yeah, there's a hand. Nicely sculpted, nicely painted, nicely detailed hand. Here's the sword. I love the paint variation and like the detail they got in the handle here. Looks really, really nice. You can kind of almost see through it. Not really. And here is the assault rifle. This thing looks awesome. I really like the way this turned out. I like the... It does seem to have some paint variation to it, which is nice. I do quite like that. I wish it was on the rest of the toy. Oops. That's why I dry brushed the Aerosol Spartan. But yeah, here is the gun. I dropped it. Now this peg is the peg, one of the two pegs you get in this figure to peg it onto his back. It just gets stuck in the gun, so I can't pull it out without breaking it at least. But there's the hammer. I don't know, gun parts. That's where the clip of ammunition goes. That's where you hold it. That's a thing, and that's a thing where the sharp bullets come out and kill aliens and evil space robots. But yeah, Taking a quick look at the figure itself, here is a look at his head sculpt, or helmet sculpt. And I really do like the helmet sculpt. I love this helmet sculpt more, actually, than the Halo 2, 3 helmet sculpt and the Halo 1 helmet sculpt. For a comparison, quickly, Halo 5 and 4, Halo 3 and 2. I like this one a lot better than that one, to be totally honest. So yeah, here he is. Articulation wise, the head is on a double ball joint, so you can get all wiggly waggly. Arms are on a ball socket hinge joint, so they can move around, they can go out that far. He does have a bicep swivel, single joint, well, double jointed elbows that achieve what a single joint does, 90 degrees. Ball jointed wrists, excuse me, hinged hands, diaphragm joint. Hips are on a ball joint. They can go out that far and they can kick forward. They can't go back. Thigh swivel. Double jointed knees that work instead of the aerosol Spartan who don't. And the ankles can move down, up, and he does have ankle pivot. So yeah, that's basically his articulation. Now, he can hold his gun very well, not the sword. Basically, he has a trigger finger. Mine's a little bent, but oh well. You basically just take this and you feed it through here. And then you feed it through here, and then you feed the finger through the trigger hole. Excuse me. God. Now he's holding his assault rifle. And you can hold it in two hands. You have to do it very carefully, though, otherwise you might knock his shoulder armor off, because it does have a tendency to pop off. There you go. There he is, holding his weapon. And this guy looks really cool. Now, he can take the pistol from the aerosol Spartan. Well, you could if you didn't paint it like I did. I painted over the peg, and the peg is now stuck on the thing. But you can peg the gun into here. The peg, though, on Masterchief is a little higher up on the leg than the aerosol Spartan. So it might inhibit his it will inhibit his articulation when you move his leg that way, because the gun will bump into his hip and probably fall off. But yeah, other than that, that's about it for weapon compatibility with the other guy. Well, I mean, he can also use this thing. But yeah, one thing I do like about this guy, there are improvements from this dude than the aerosol Spartan. And that's with the feet here. Now, if you notice, on the aerosol Spartan, the feet move up nonce. But they move down quite a bit. On Chief, they move down the same amount, but they do move up quite a bit. Because aerosol Spartan here has these little things on his shoes that stop his feet from going up any further than flat. Chief, on the other hand, can do that and that. So I do quite like how they fix that a lot. And this guy can get in some really cool poses. I mean, let's just get him in one right now. That is not something Masterchief would do, but, I mean, hey, why not? Comes a little high. There you go. And he does hold his poses quite well. He does have a nice stance to him. He does have the extra added little nubs sticking out of his shoes, so it does give him extra stability. Like, if he didn't have that, he'd probably be falling over right now because of this right there. So yeah, I do really like this figure a lot, and I would highly, highly recommend anybody, any fan of the Halo line, or any fan of 6-inch action figures from Mattel, buy this, because this is such an improvement, if I can reach it, over these 6-inch figures from Mattel that don't stand and leave marks on walls. So yeah, I do think Mattel did a very good job with these. A better job than they did with these. So that has been my look at the Mattel Halo 6-inch Masterchief. That's his name. I forgot his name. And yeah, I'm that toy guy, and stay tuned for my next video.